one and all present here. Myself, Soumya Sankar, and my teammate, Ms. Preeti, is going to present a topic which is linkages to the preparatory stage. Before entering in the topic, I thought to recall you all what is 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. 5 refers from nursery to grade 2. 3 refers from grade 3 to grade 5. Again 3 refers grade 6 to grade 8. 4 refers from grade 9 to grade 12. Those were called as foundational stage, preparatory stage, middle stage, and then secondary stage. The most significant change is the shift from developmental imagination in the foundational stage to the development of capacities and skills. These capacities were broadly categorized as literacy, numeracy, ability to hypothesize, collect data, make observation, and analyze data. Arts and sports were also included in this. Apart from that, values, beliefs, and social characters were also included. Foundational numeracy and literacy is expected to occur within the end of grade 3. The next topic is developmental domain to curricular area. In the foundational stage, the curricular goals are organized into 5 developmental domains like physical, social, emotional, ethical, cognitive, language and literacy, aesthetic and cultural, and then positive learning habits. In the preparatory stage, it was changed to curricular areas like language, mathematics, world around us, arts, physical education, and then occasional education. Let me enter one by one. First of all, language. Both L1 and L2 have to give equal importance by the child. Though they were familiar with L1 in the foundational stage, they have to get familiar with L2 too. And by the end of the preparatory stage, they have to read and write in both L1 and L2. Then mathematics. In the foundational stage, mathematical abilities are seen as a part of the cognitive development. But when they went to preparatory stage, specific focus will be given to them and they will start to attain foundational numeracy within the end of grade 3. Then, world around us. The name itself suggests they have to get to know about the world around them. They have to deeply understand the world around them. They have to observe, collect data about the environment. They have to analyze everything and they have to mingle with the environment. They have to gain socio-cultural understanding of the human world around them. And the next one is arts. There is a continuity in arts from foundational stage to preparatory stage. In the foundational stage, they were free here and they don't know any specific skill in arts. But when they went to preparatory stage, they will come to know more skill in arts and they will try to express themselves in an elaborative way. Then, PET, physical education, the same thing applies here. In the foundational stage, they don't know anything about sports. They will be used for free play. But when they went for preparatory stage, they will come to know about formal education about sports and they will try to give importance to physical development. Then, vocational education. In the vocational education, in the foundational stage, there is one curricular goal called SEVA. But when they went to preparatory stage, they will give importance to productivity than the education. They will give importance to clothing, stitching, and then cooking. They will try to learn how to grow vegetables, etc. If I explain this in a simple way, I can say the words of Namakkal Kavinyar like Tirutholil Ondrai Kattukkol Kavalai Unakkillai Endru Ottukkolla. And then last but not the least, socio-emotional, ethical and positive learning habits. I don't want to explain this in a brief way because already as a teacher we were doing it in class. We were taking HEB to the students. We were making them learn. We were nurturing positive habits to the students. And then that's all my topic. I'm handing over to Preeti ma'am. Thank you.
Greetings to all. I am going to continue with continuity and change in content, pedagogy and assessment. Content. The second shift in the content used in the classroom is that children in the preparatory stage are ready to deal with more abstract presentation of content. Textbooks and workbooks can play a bigger role in organizing learning and should be local to the child's experience. The choice of the content should reflect a balance of familiar and unfamiliar that both comforts and challenges in children. The foundational stage should emphasize social, emotional, ethical learning and positive learning habits in order to articulate curricular goals. This emphasis should continue the preparatory stage with goals being met through a variety of approaches. Now moving on to pedagogy. What is pedagogy? Pedagogy is a profession or art of teaching. It creates awareness of knowledge to students. Effective engagement with students develop the students' behavior. There are 10 learning strategies for modern pedagogy. Crossover learning, embodied learning, context-based learning, analytics of emotion, adaptive teaching, incidental learning, stealth assessment, augmentation, computational thinking, and science. What is crossover learning? Crossover learning involves proposing a question or problem in the classroom to be solved. Embodied learning involves the whole body during the cognitive process. As a result, there is a connection between new ideas and movement. Analytical of emotion are used as a way to assess a learner's pedagogy and socio-emotional well-being. Incidental learning is learning that occurs unintentionally even when they play during the physical education period. Adaptive teaching is an evolution of differentiation that focuses on entire class while still responding to individual student needs. Augmentation refers to the learning technique where the environment adapts to the learner. Moving on to stealth assessment. Stealth assessment is nothing but a student has been assessed without knowing. Without knowing, the teacher can assess the students by their creativity, presence of mind, everything. Computational thinking is a problem-solving process that includes a number of characteristics and dispositions. Science. Engaging the students with authentic scientific tools and practice. The third shift in the classroom organization and pedagogy is that children are expected to learn in group environments and become more independent in learning. In the preparatory stage, more self-directed work can be expected, while strengthening and deepening skills require more repetition and practice. It is important to continue the learner-centric approaches to the foundational stage and the preparatory stage and to choose pedagogical strategies to ensure all children have attained foundational capacities. Moving on to assessment. The assessment of students in the foundational stage is based on teacher's observation, but in the preparatory stage, more explicit assessment tasks can be introduced. Continuity is maintained by keeping assessment low stakes. Like in the preparatory stage, it is useful for children to have some aspects of metacognitive awareness of their own learning, and written assessment tasks can be given to them. Metacognitive awareness. Metacognitive awareness is nothing but the learner themselves know their capacity and learning ability. All learning process and behaviors involving any degree of reflection, learning strategy, selection and intentional mental processing that can result in students' improved ability to learn. Metacognitive skills. There are some metacognitive skills. Know you don't know it all. Monitor your performance, set realistic and challenging goals. Seek out for feedback, prepare properly, keep a diary, ask yourself good questions and be positive. What is metacognition? It is thinking about ourselves. I am thinking, I am noticing, I am wondering, I am seeing, and I am feeling, and I am realizing. Metacognitive is nothing but realizing themselves. To conclude, preparatory stage aims at the holistic development of a child's social, emotional, cognitive and physical needs in order to build a solid and broad foundation for long life learning and well-being. Thank you.